Yeah. I am finally in the beautiful Iceland. This is a trip I've wanted to do for years and years and years, and I've finally taken the plunge. Decided to go away with a friend of mine. We're going away for a whole 7 days, and I'm taking you around the entirety, well not the entirety, the entire south of this beautiful, beautiful place. It is stunning. We are staying here after a very treacherous journey, as you've probably just seen. And yes, I'm sorry for showing you my feet pretty much most of the way, but I kind of wanted to surprise you with this unreal countryside. As you can see here from this drone footage, it is sensational. We've lucked out because the sun has come out and it is beautiful, and I cannot wait to explore the rest of it. I'm hoping we get to see the northern lights, the geysers. We're gonna get to the Blue Lagoon. We're gonna get to see as much of it as we possibly can. Right now, I'm gonna go jump in the hot tub and enjoy a little bit of R&R time. Hello, Raddy. Shock, you're already in the hot tub. I think we've deserved this hell of a journey. We even tried to go to the secret lagoon to make up for most of the afternoon, and the weather was just horrendous. They actually weren't even letting us in. So we're going to open up some champagne. But the most important detail of the all, if I'm going to do a lot of bathing over here, I best bring my best swimsuit. I'll see you guys all in the morning. We are up bright and early. I say bright and early, it's 10 past 8, so most people are up back home. But we are in search of some hot springs just near Reykjavik. I'm out of breath, I haven't even walked 500 meters. We hear the weather's going to be pretty bad today, so we thought let's try and get here for an early sunrise, which starts at 9. Be in some hot springs, in our bathing suits again. Don't worry, I've put the Speedos away. So we just wanted to get at least something in today, because we hear the weather's going to be turning. And we're meant to go see the Glacier, Glacier, and we're going to Thingvellir National Park. But if it's going to be snowing all day, and we've had the conditions we did yesterday, I'm not entirely sure it's going to be a great day to be able to get out and about. So at least it's going to be something. I'm not gonna lie here, this hike is not for the faint-hearted. If you are not fit, I wouldn't do this. The storm is now starting to move in. Pretty bleak. Out of safety, we're turning back. Just because I don't want to be hiking back and not be able to see where we go. So made an executive decision, and that's that. Hopefully we get some other stuff done today, but we'll see. Just shows you how quickly the weather can change here, and actually it's pretty hairy. We were not prepared for this at all, so we are hiking back quickly. Well, I think Ray and I were just taught a very, very important lesson, or given a very clear reminder of how things can change very, very quickly if you're not prepared out in this country. So we were probably about 15 minutes away, 10 minutes away probably, not even that, from the hot springs. And what started off as what was meant to be a nice sunny morning walk to watch the sunrise actually ended up in quite a hairy little hike. up the sort of, well, I guess the mountains, because to be honest with you, it says it's a 3K hike up the valley. That's a pretty steep valley, and it's not for the faint-hearted. That's a tough walk. I wouldn't recommend anyone who's not got any certain level of fitness to be able to do it. It's also much further than it seems. I know it says 3 kilometers, but a lot of that is directly uphill, so it actually takes a bit longer. So come prepared if you're gonna go, especially during the winter. Make sure you've packed any sorts of safety stuff in your backpack, not just 2 yogurts and a bottle of water, which is what we did. Seems silly now. But I will probably also pop a little link down in the description just to make sure that you've got all the numbers that you need to in case you ever get stuck up the mountain, because that's what we were envisaging. It probably wasn't going to happen, but you never know. The weather was going to turn very, very quickly, and we decided it was much smarter and safer to turn back. So that's what we did. We still have the Stokkogeyser and Thingvellir National Park. The weather is looking pretty crummy outside, so hopefully we get those in today. If not, we're gonna have a nice little time in the hot tub again. Slippering around on the ice, so I bought myself a little pair of these to stop that from happening. I've already seen Raddy stack it. I don't want to do the same. With the weather really picking up, we decided it was time to head back to the hotel and miss out on Thingvellir National Park. See you all tomorrow for another adventure. Oh dear. Driving can be a little bit tricky in these conditions. I'm not gonna lie. Any boutique hotel have allowed us to stay for a little bit of a late checkout. So we're gonna stay until this subsides. It's a lot of snow and it's 50-mile-an-hour winds. It's probably not the safest. Welcome to Iceland. We finally had a little bit of a gap in the weather, which allowed us to be able to make a move to our next stop in the Foss Hotel in Nepal. But on the way, we have 2 waterfalls to visit and the black sand beaches. We have enough of a window to be able to do it, and the weather holds, and we'll get some sort of footage for you because it's proving rather difficult at the moment. the mysterious northern lights. I have to say, we traveled. I can't show you on video because I have no idea what you can and can't see. I'm pretty sure they don't come on the video. I'll pop on a few pics right now of the very amateurish snaps I got, but I finally witnessed something I've always wanted to see in my entire life. I am so happy. In fact, I've been a little bit emotional, so I am gonna go hit the hay. I've kept ready up, and I will see you all in the morning. Oh, good morning. I have to say, I am still reeling after my experience last night. I didn't get much sleep because I was just so excited. I couldn't believe what I'd witnessed. I'd wanted to see that for years and years and years and years, and I genuinely, I was lost for words, which is very rare for me last night. Sadly, the video and the pictures won't do it justice, so it doesn't even begin to describe the feeling you get when you see them for yourself and with your own eyes. But we have another one on today, which I've always wanted to do as well. Let's have a very good day. We'll see you in a bit. Bloody snow everywhere. Come to Iceland, they said. Safety first. I have to say, this has been one of the most amazing experiences we've actually done so far this trip. It's lucked out with the sun coming out, and it is unbelievable. I'll show you all the pictures and all the footage if I can, but this is a must. It's not too hard to hike. Make sure you go on a nice sunny day and go and see the glaciers, go see the ice caves. It is well worth the trip. Now that is a van.
I've never worn that many clothes in my entire life. 3 pairs of leggings, 2 pullovers, 2 of these t-shirts, my jacket, scarf. Can't even move.
Okay, today is day 6, day 5. I forget which, day 5. Today is day 5 of our Iceland trip. And to be honest with you, we're both pretty knackered. We have a couple of stops after we've just stayed at the Adventure Hotel Hof, and one of them's Jökulsárlón. I've said that a few times, but because we've changed our plans, we're definitely going to the Jökulsárlón Ice Lagoon, and then we're going to head off to Diamond Beach. And then, to be honest with you, we're probably going to chill out as we're both pretty knackered, and the wind is picked up massively. It looks nice and sunny, but there's about a 50-mile-an-hour wind behind it. Can someone please explain to me how the hell you're supposed to see the roads in Iceland when it looks like this?
promise I would, even though you wouldn't do the same. Had this conversation more than 10 times. After 9, I still wish you were mine. Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m. Wrote 5 songs all just for you. 3 of them I can't bear listening to.
Good morning, and it is beautiful weather outside. Nat. Brady and I are just debating what to actually do because we are back at the Foss Hotel in Nupar again. We have a 4-hour drive ahead of us. However, in this weather, it's probably likely 5. We're supposed to stop off at a canyon on the way back and a couple of other places, but we cannot, for the life of us, think it's going to be very good to see them in this weather. So we're debating having to skip it. We also hear there might be a few road closures on the way back to Reykjavik, so might be a bit of killing of time needed in the hotel. Roads shut up to Reykjavik.
No way.
Yeah, so we are battling a little bit here. Could be as late as 5.
What are we gonna do?
There's only one thing for it, isn't there? Classic game of Trivial Pursuit.
Which national cricket team is known as the Vegetarians?
Ah, come on, you got to hit me with an easy one. It's Australia, mate.
Why?
Because they wear green hats. Come on.
What's all the fuss about?
Despite the bad weather dragging on and only slightly easing up in the afternoon, we decided to have a little go at the journey as we really wanted to be in Reykjavik for the evening. Thankfully, the rest of the journey was fairly pleasant in the end, and we made it back to the Iceland hotel in Reykjavik for the evening. Oh my lord, that was a journey and a half. I reckon that was probably some of the toughest driving conditions I've ever experienced. I think we had to stop after about 20 minutes to help some couple that had pulled over onto the, not even pulled over, I think they'd probably just come off the road. It was thick snow, and I think at that point I was like, maybe we should turn back. But we soldiered on, and it actually cleared up quite nicely, but at the start it was really hairy. And we are finally here at the Iceland Hotel, Natura, just literally next to the Reykjavik airport. And I'm pretty knackered, but I'm in Reykjavik and I've got to go out for a few cocktails. Of course, it's a new city. Good morning, guys. This is our final day in the beautiful Iceland. We are currently having a little bit of a wander around, doing some exploring, watching as I cross the road, and we have done pretty much everything we wanted to do. We've seen some unbelievable sights. There is one more thing that we need to do later on this afternoon, but for now we're gonna go check out the city in a few shops.
Just another sunny day in Southern California. It's where the people come. Don't let them transform you. Come and see what you've been missing on a little slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living. It's that West Coast point of view.
after a very, very cold trip. This place has been absolutely off the charts. It's stunning. I absolutely think that this is the best place I've ever been. Thank you all so much for joining and watching. Please like, subscribe and share. Whoever wants to come and visit here, I'll write up a nice little blog for you. Until next time, I'm off to the bar. See you all soon.